Hey everybody, this is Joby, and today I wanted to talk about the companions a little bit. Um, the Blackwood preview live stream came out, and I watched it. There's a lot of information on there, and I looked around also on YouTube so I could find a more concise, um, just basically someone who had watched it and they just really broke it down. And I think the best person is Nephis. He's got a written page and he's got a YouTube video where he just really goes through everything about the companions. Hack the Minotaur's good, Outcast, all those guys are great, but for me, Nephis was the most concise. He's got graphics on the screen if you watch the YouTube video. If you don't want to read on the webpage, for me, I'm old school. I like a written guide where I can just read it at my own speed and go back over stuff that I missed. And I'll usually read something several times, and I always pick things up that I missed first time. But I'm a moron. And so I urge you to go to the links I'm going to put in the page. I'll link the live stream, replay on YouTube and Twitch, and I'll also link Nephis' YouTube video and his written work that talks about the Blackwood preview. And there's a whole section on the companions. So a couple of things I just want to go over, like companions. What you're gonna have to do is some quests in Blackwood when it drops in mid-June, and then you'll fill out their quest line. You're probably going to have to do it for each one if you want them both. There's a girl that is a more like a Nightblade, and a guy that's he's kind of like a Dragon Knight. Now we don't know if they're going to make more skills later, like class abilities available, or what they're going to do as far as releasing new companions or anything. No idea. But as the things that are known is that they will be allowed in dungeons and they will be allowed in trials, but they will not be allowed in any type of PvP. So duels, battlegrounds, Imperial City, and Cyrodiil, there will be no companions because they're assistants, just like your banker. Whatever you can bring your banker into, it seems, will be a good example of what you'll be allowed to use your companions. They'll be in your assistants, in your collections, so that you can slot them on your bar and call them forth once you've done all the achievements and the things that you need in Blackwood. So once you have them out, there seems to be a leveling system, and they're like 1 to 20. And then also they have their own specific gear. You will not be able to use your gear on the companions, and you will not be able to use your companions' gear. One thing that was a little bit cause of worry is that you have to carry their gear. So hopefully, though, what it's going to be is just like quest items. Like if we look in my inventory, it's really full. But if we go down here to quest items, I have a lot of stuff in there from quests, but it doesn't count towards any of my inventory slots. I can't delete it. It's just in there. I have to complete the quests, or there's no way to access it. Okay, so I'm hoping there's going to be a UI inside your inventory that'll have their gear, and hopefully their gear will not count as an inventory slot. You won't be able to like Lydia, the companion that was in Skyrim, you were able to access her inventory and store stuff. You won't be able to do that with companions in ESO. So, one thing I was thinking I'm going to be definitely experimenting with is when we get a group of people, and then maybe there's only 6 or 7 of us, maybe some people pull out companions to do a trial just to see what will happen. I have no idea. They're saying that they're better than NPCs, but not as good as players. So, you're not going to expect, you're going to pull out this like nuclear bomb that's going to just take care of all the content. They can all be tanks, healers, or DPS, and they all have a base AI, artificial intelligence type of rotation, and the skills, like I said, for Miriam, they come from Nightblade, and for Sebastian, they're similar to Dragon Knight, but they're a little bit different. Nephis' page, his especially his written guide. It has a lot of explanations about what their effects are and stuff. Not only do they have armor, they didn't really go that much into the armor. They said that it's going to be specific to them and stuff, and you find the different gear pieces, which I'm not really sure where you find them. They'll be white to purple, and I think they're in various locations throughout the world. So it might be like mythic items. You have to go find them or dig them up or something like that. Not really sure. They only have one skill bar, and then they have 3 jewelry slots and 7 armor slots. And it's with the one skill bar, there won't be any swapping going on. Now they also have something they're like called companion item types, and they come, I guess, if you equip, it'll be sort of like their version of mythic items, where they're like aggressive, augmented, bolstered, focused, prolific, quickened, shattering, scathing, and vigorous. I'll just example one is aggressive increases damage done by X% per piece. So maybe it's more like a traits, when those traits will be on the armor. Not really sure. Just have to see. But the armor will have to be farmed, and it will be in various locations in the world. Now they do have kind of a rotation. Every skill on a companion skill bar has a cooldown. So it's not like a global cooldown like in ESO. It's more like an actual, like a tab-based game where you press the button and then you see the timer. So you could set your companion up for to be a healer, and then they will heal you. And their healing skills, I don't know how good it's going to be. Who knows? But, interesting. So there's another thing is called rapport. It's a French word. R-A-P-P-O-R-T, the T silent. Rapport. It's just your relationship with someone else. When you have rapport with someone, it's probably one of the most important things in a relationship for communication. And Dale Carnegie. And the rapport system, like if you're the Sebastian guy's kind of like a good guy, he's like a pure person. He doesn't steal. And if you steal stuff, you pickpocket, he'll get mad. Nephis was saying he took the rapport all the way down to 0, like the worst that it could be, and that they were like saying all kind of bad stuff to him, like, I was thinking about letting you die, and just, I don't want anything to do with you, just this different kind of funny dialogue. So obviously you can build the rapport back up really quick, or you can get it to go down. You could just put them away, and then you can do whatever you want. Just if they're out, I think that's more like a role-playing thing. If you're role-playing in the game and you have the companions out, and your deal is you're not going to put them away. That might be cheating or something. I mean, to me, I don't care. I'm just going to put them away when I don't do that. For me, I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work. A lot more work than an alt, but it could be some benefits. I'll definitely do it, and do videos about it, just to show everybody my experience, and something interesting and definitely different to do. And if you have you and a friend, and then you guys want to do a dungeon, you can do it. Get a healer companion and a tank companion, and then you guys do DPS or something like that. Or you like I said, when we try to fill roles sometimes in a dungeon, we can't find some players, and then somebody bring out their companion that's all the way leveled up. Just have to see how it goes. If it's workable in normal dungeons, that would be pretty cool. Just as a fill-ins for me. I'm not too into the role-playing aspect. I think it's very valid, though. If people want to do that, that's a beautiful thing. And so there's like perk passives. You get the 2 things that were pretty interesting were the Bastion, the male. Whenever you loot potions from a chest, they have an X% chance to improve the potion with Bastion's Insight. And then the Tough increases max health by X and damage done by X. I'm not sure if that's max health to you and damage done to you. I'm not really sure about that. I don't think so. I think it's just to them. So with Miri, she also has a perk passive, which is pretty interesting. And it's called Miri's Expertise, and it says treasure chests found through treasure maps and in the overland have a chance to provide additional loot from hidden compartments. I know somebody who likes treasure maps. And dynamic increases damage done by X and healing done by X. So I don't know what those are. Those are the passives. You'll probably have to put skill points into them, and then you'll be able to get those perks. So another thing is that, I already said you're going to have to level them up, and your XP does not affect your companions and them leveling up or them getting some XP. It's not like you split it. It's on a totally separate system, so you don't have to worry about that, where, you're like, oh, I'm splitting the XP with my companion. It's not like that. And the damage to them doesn't affect you. They can die. They lose health and they die, and you resurrect them with a soul gem. So it's just like you'll be playing with a friend, kind of, except not really. And then there's armor abilities, and then they have the guild skills that'll be available to them are Fighters Guild, Mage Guild, and Undaunted. With the Fighters Guild, it's Silver Bolts, Circle of Protection. With the Mage Guild, Meteor, nice, Reverse Entropy, Equilibrium. And then Undaunted is Blood Altar, Inner Fire, and Bone Shield. So they'll be able to use Meteor. That's pretty cool. And that's kind of an overview. Like I had said, I really urge everybody to go to the links of Nephis' video. If you like to watch videos and if you enjoy the written word, go to his webpage that I'll link, and there's just a huge write-up. It tells you everything about their skills, just breaks it down and shows Bastion uses Lava Whip, and what else is he's got Stone Fist and stuff like that, and Miriam has Cloak and everything. So really just go and check, because I think Nephis, I looked at 5 or 6 YouTubers. They're all great. They're fantastic. I mean, these guys, most of them are on PC, and they have a few of them that are considered by ZOS to be the top YouTubers, got early access to Blackwood, and they got to go in and check out the zone and stuff. And of course they signed a non-disclosure agreement, so they were probably just chomping at the bit, waiting for the news to drop, so the NDA was null, and then they could put out videos. And they all did a great job. They're amazing reporters. And but for me, it's just a preference, it's a personal choice that Nephis, when I watch his video, I just can pay attention to the way he breaks stuff down. And I also like that he does a written guide, and it's very cohesive and written down in the pretty much the same form that I'm used to. So for me, it's very valuable, and I appreciate it. Those guys are the giants of the field. But that's really about it for today. I just want to talk about the companions and let you guys know. I'm on console, so I'm kind of crippled as far as what I can do and show in the video. And I don't want to get a copyright strike or make anybody angry, by taking their stuff. And so I just basically wanted to tell everybody about the links. And for me, it's Nephis, and I'll do the live stream link so you guys can look at whatever you want. I'm going to put a whole lot of information out there. I know a lot of people are really excited about companions. They think that's something that they really want to do. For me, it's more for content and stuff. I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try and see what it is. I already play socially with many, many people, so I don't know. I really don't know how it's going to go. It looks like a lot of work, and I'm going to do it. That's okay, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. All right, so please give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and leave a comment in the comment section if there's anything that you'd like to see. If you have an idea for a video, if I like your idea, I just might do it. Join me on Discord, the most chill Discord server on the planet. There's a link in the description, and if you're on Xbox One North American server, you can join my guild. just send me a message. My name is Coyote, Chaoty. Name of the guild is just like the channel, Upper Echelon Mediocrity. Right now we have 480 members total, with 53 members online. Bunch of helpful, friendly people. Just writing the guild chat. Looking for group, need help? Somebody will set you up. All right. So until that time, let's get paid.